That's me. Car broken down and arm broken in a country I know nothing about. How did I get here? Well, it's kind of a whole story, so let me start from the beginning. When I moved to Washington, I had planned on taking a trip to Canada since it's so close. I really wanted to see Toronto and Montreal since they look so cool in pictures and movies. Then I found out that those two cities were on the other side of the country. Yeah, I know, I'm not the best at geology. So, with that information, I went to Yellowstone instead. Fast forward to the summer of 2018, and Canada is still only 3 hours away. Vancouver, British Columbia. It may not be as great as Toronto or Montreal, but it had to be worth checking out, right? So I forked over the money for a passport, waited a couple weeks, and finally, I was ready to see what Canada was all about. Good morning, everybody. It took me a minute to get my shit together, but I'm finally going to Canada. Here's a crudely drawn map. The basic idea is just to go up. The goal, get some syrup, see some cool things. I haven't really planned it out. It's only a 3-hour drive, about 175 miles, so it shouldn't be too hard. Let's go. No.
Have you always lived in the state of Washington?
Not always. So I made it to Canada in one piece. I stopped at a park. But I'm gonna explore it a little bit and then I'm gonna head into the city. Let's see how that goes. Yo, this city's huge. I didn't think it was gonna be this big, but I found somewhere to park, and that's usually a pain in the ass. So next stop, let's go. Yeah, so Canada's pretty dope. Went to a couple bars, you know, did my thing. But now, I don't have anywhere to sleep. I checked every hostel and they're completely booked. And I'm not trying to pay 200 Canadian dollars to stay at a hotel. So here's what we're gonna do. There's a 24-hour coffee shop across the street. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna figure my shit out. Let's do it. So, I decided that since I'm already in Canada, why not just explore the rest of it? I updated the map. We are here at 4 o'clock. We're gonna go over here and then up here. It's about 14 hours. Maybe I'll take a nap in between there. We'll see.
British Columbia is struggling through one of the busiest, most dangerous wildfire seasons in its history.
The overwhelming clouds of smoke are gigantic, increasingly dangerous, and constantly on the move.
Ominous dark cloud hanging over the community. It was unbelievable.
Tourists out here who they've arrived in Vancouver and they haven't been able to see any of its beauty.
The smoke has blanketed vast parts of Alberta.
As of this morning, almost 8,000 people are on alert.
So this is all smoke?
This is all smoke.
Okay.
Today should be, like this type of year right now, If there was no smoked weed, it'd be 33, 34, 35. So this is cold.
Yeah. I went to this here Tim Hortons to try to get some poutine, okay? Because, well, I'm in Canada, so gotta get some poutine. And he tells me he doesn't have any because they discontinued it. Okay, so yeah, they're out of it. But you know who will have it? The Real Canadian Superstore.
There's a hole in my money.
All right, they didn't have poutine, but check out what this place is called. Is that not funny?
Money. Money.
Hey, so change of plans. Of course, long story short, I was really behind schedule and really tired. So I decided, why not just camp here? And that's about it. I'll talk to you in the morning because I'm really f***ing tired. All right. So if you haven't already noticed, Canada's on fire and the smoke is just covering the entire country. So it looks like I kind of chose a bad time to take this road trip. I'm probably gonna get lung cancer by the time I leave. Anyway, the sun is out and Calgary's an hour away, so let's get going.
Speak, I will listen.
Right, well, I made it to Calgary, obviously. I like it. It's pretty. Right now I'm at a park on the outskirts, but soon I will be in there.
I thought I knew one who told me I kept it safe. Got caught up in love and can't make it through the day. Now all I think of is how will I run away. Buried in the problems I felt yesterday. 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 Buried in the problems I felt yesterday. 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 In this same old town, I saw your face. You seemed so sad. I felt the same. I knew you felt the way that I couldn't change.
Okay, well, I'm behind schedule again, but we got 3 hours until we get to Edmonton, and then I can finally shower. Let's go.
In this same old town, I saw your face. You seemed so sad. I felt the same.
I've been driving all day. Where are you from?
The UK.
Oh, really? What you doing here?
I've just come, actually leaving tomorrow, going back. But yeah, I was gonna go out and just have get a couple of pilsners, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you're doing something.
I found a friend. Let's get lit.
We're gonna find another BC plate and then just put cross out the beautiful and say on fire, you know?
Good morning, everybody. Ran the streets with my boy Yusuf last night, but it's nice and early, and I'm ready to run some more streets. by myself. Alright, so I just got to the West Edmonton Mall. Apparently this is why everyone comes to Edmonton, so let's just see what all the fuss is about.
Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Keeps my little baby girl as a need. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the
I'm lost and slightly overwhelmed. This place is huge.
Might have had your fill, I can feel it still.
Yeah, I liked Calgary better, but this place is cool too. I mean, they're still working on it and everything, so it's alright. It's nice. Anyway, I think it's about time to go. Well, I need to pretend like I broke my arm and also that my car is broken down, so that so that you want to watch this, even though it's all just a lie. Like a lot of things in life, right? And now I gotta talk to someone. Well, it's kind of a long story. So let me start from the beginning. Let's get back on the road. So now that we've made it to everywhere we wanted to go, we gotta go back home. So I guess everyone just decided to go camping on fucking Tuesday. I'm gonna try to drive to another campground, and then hopefully there'll be one open for me, but I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I'm not driving all night. This one was full too. Yep, that was full too. Full. So I never found a spot to camp, but there's this parking lot where everyone, I mean, it looks like everyone's just crashing in their cars, so that's what I'm gonna end up doing tonight, which I'm okay with as long as I don't know, get stabbed or something in my sleep. Woke. Sort of. Good morning, everybody. It is 7 o'clock and the mountains are out and I can see things. It's not dark anymore, so that's good. Sleep wasn't too bad. I didn't get stabbed, so that's good. Okay, let's go.
Sanity is free, but it comes with a cost, so it's pulling you through. You're looking at me, no off involved with the way you used to.
The smoke is still an issue across Metro Vancouver, but we could be getting some relief starting today.
What you done, dear? Darling, there's a great big hole in the wall. What you done, dear? Darling, there's a great big hole in the wall. What you done, dear? Think this is the limit far as I'm involved. What you done, dear? Darling, there's a great big hole in the wall, and I'm trying to patch it again, and I'll patch it again, and I'll patch it. It's coming together, no effort involved. You say the words I want you. You act like you never I'm holding my arms out, rush like a ball, and you're falling right slow. But the stings on the soul, and what you're bringing me back down the bathroom floor. And darling, there's a great big hole in the wall.
So I wanted to talk about. Hold up. All right, so we're in Kamloops, whatever it's called. We're there, and we got like 4 hours until Vancouver. 4 more hours, guys. Well, Canada, it's been fun, but now it's time to go. We made it home, guys, and I couldn't have done it without you. Let's talk about Canada. Canada is freaking awesome. Now, Canada's pretty rad, but there's some things I don't like about it. First of all, the roads are pretty weird. Everything's in kilometers, and I'm a stupid American, so I don't know anything about that. Also, there's some weird lane splitting thing. Oh, what does that sign mean? Can I be in this lane? No, I can't. Oh, shoot. And there's like 100 people in the country, so every city is like hours apart, and I don't like that. Gas money. It gets expensive. What the hell? Gas is only $1.36. Never mind, that was per liter. That was really expensive. Everything in Canada is really expensive, so that's kind of annoying. But also, I asked this lady for change in ones, and she gave me golden coins. Like I'm a leprechaun or something. I like how every chain restaurant is basically the same, but there's like a little leaf in the middle. In Canada, they call it salsa. Also, there's this chain restaurant called Tim Hortons that's at like every single Canadian corner you can find. Tim's actually isn't bad. It's pretty good. And there's some little things like calling bathrooms washrooms. There's a lot to like about Canada though. When it's not covered in smoke, there's the trees and the animals, and for the most part, the people are really nice. They were always easy to talk to, but the stereotypes are true about them saying A after everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, is that useful to you?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
I'd say my favorite city was probably Calgary. It was just really fun to explore. So yeah, overall, I give Canada, I'd give it a 1 out of 10 because it was such a pain in the ass to find poutine. Should not be that difficult.